Ling Xian widened her big, glistening eyes playfully and exclaimed in disbelief. What? Even those strong participants from the last sect competition will join? As the daughter of the Earth Hall Master, Ling Xian naturally knew things that ordinary people didn't. Among the powerhouses from the previous sect competition, the current 7 from the Heaven Hall were part of them. That time, under the leadership of senior brother Yin Fudong, the Incense Pavilion advanced through rounds, reaching the finals. However, they were ultimately defeated by the Xuanling royal family, and even senior brother Yin Fudong was left behind in the Blood River Expanse, for reasons still unknown. The Incense Pavilion had sent a total of 400 disciples, with senior brother Yin Fudong's strength reaching mid-7-star Do D. Among the other disciples, there were several 7-star Do D experts, with the weakest being 6-star Do D. Despite such a formidable lineup, only 7 returned. The rest all remained in the Blood River Expanse. What secrets lay within remained unknown. However, it was clear to Finchen that all this was evidently connected to the Xuanling royal family. The 7 who returned from the sect competition seemed haunted, failing to break through to the 8-star Do D despite rigorous training. Of 400 brothers and sisters, only 7 survived. The rest perished at the hands of the Xuanling royal family, an astonishingly heavy loss. Senior brother, if that's the case, then let's fight this time, Duan Yu suggested softly. We need to avenge senior brother Yin Fudong and the many fallen brothers. Otherwise, even as ghosts, we'd find no peace. Though the 7 of the Heaven Hall were still injured, they arrived at the main hall. The sect competition was a knot in their hearts, one that must be untied to achieve any breakthroughs. Let's see what the hall masters decide. Mu Tianyuan, understanding his brother's minds, tried to comfort them. Mu Tianyuan longed to return, to cut down those demons personally. Yet, his strength was insignificant against them, pathetically weak. What now, master? Elder Qing asked. If it's not possible, let's forfeit. Finchen glanced at the injured 7 and spoke in a hushed voice. Sigh. Everyone sighed internally. If it were a competition among the new generation, they could trust Xiao Yin to have a fighting chance, safely sending him to the sect competition. But if past outstanding disciples participated, it would be problematic. Back then, the top Xuanling royal family disciple was at the perfect 7-star Do Emperor level. Now, after several years, they might have reached the 8-star Do D. The 7 from the Incense Pavilion were severely injured and unlikely to withstand them. Even uninjured, their strongest was still some distance from the 8-star Do D. With Finchen finished explaining the rules, a silence settled over the main hall. Master, don't forget about me. A cheerful voice rang out while heading towards the domain of scorched heavens. And me too, another voice chimed in. Mu Tianyuan? Xiao Yin? What are you doing? The irritated Mu Shuzi shouted at the two. Master, the situation has come to this, let's battle, Xiao Yin said. For some reason, I have this feeling that this little junior brother can lead us to victory, Mu Tianyuan added. As Mu Tianyuan spoke, Finchen and Yin Qi's gazes shifted slightly, but they remained silent. Let them fight then. Ling Mingsheng and Elder Zhu appeared, speaking calmly while Finchen and Yin Qi pondered. Are you confident? Finchen asked. Regarding the Heaven Hall 7, I have sufficient confidence to restore their strength quickly since I'm an alchemist, Xiao Yin replied. But for the former outstanding disciples of the Xuanling royal family, I need some information. If so, we'll trust you this time, Finchen smiled at the miracle-making youngster. I'll explain, Xiao Yin volunteered. In the sect competition, our biggest adversary is the Xuanling royal family. Our two forces have been at odds for long, attacking with deadly intentions. The new generation disciples from the Xuanling royal family, the brothers Qi Haoran and Qi Haoqing, one of whom you killed. However, caution is needed with the disciples from the previous Xuanling royal family, Mu Tianyuan warned. Who are they? Xiao Yin inquired. The 4 heavenly clans of the Xuanling royal family, Fan Tian interjected unexpectedly. The 4 heavenly clans? Xiao Yin asked, puzzled. These 4 are the most outstanding disciples of the Xuanling royal family. 2 of them have reached the perfect 7-star Do Emperor level, and 1 is half-step into the 8-star Do D stage, Mu Tianyuan said, a trace of fear in his voice, clearly recalling vivid memories of them. And the fourth one? Xiaoyin asked, recognizing the formidable power of these figures, and thus spoke with caution. The fourth is the leader of the 4 heavenly clans. A true early 8-star Do D. Rumor has it he once killed a true mid 7-star Do D, and even fought against their royal family's late 8-star Do D elder, escaping unscathed. The last time I faced him in a sect competition, I only took 1 strike from him. Injured, Mu Tianyuan said with difficulty, his eyes filled with helplessness. The 4 heavenly clans of the Xuanling royal family. I will remember them. This time, we will settle both old and new scores. Xiaoyin murmured with confidence in his voice. Good, that's the spirit. With that being said, I hereby declare that for this sect competition, the 7 from Heaven Hall will lead, with Xiaoyin as the commander. Does anyone object? Fentian's authoritative voice slowly echoed. No objections. We follow the Pavilion Master's arrangements entirely. The disciples of Incense Pavilion responded in unison, displaying impeccable discipline. Fentian looked at the disciples in the main hall, a mix of emotions rising within him as distant memories surged forth. Meanwhile, Xiaoyin and the senior brother Mu Tianyuan were engaged in an intense exchange of information, everything proceeding orderly. All set? Fentian asked Mu Tianyuan and Xiaoyin after a while. Almost, Xiaoyin replied with a smile. Xiaoyin agreed with Fentian's decision to entrust the command to Mu Tianyuan, as Xiaoyin was fond of solo endeavors, and leading a large group would be less comfortable for him. Through their recent exchange, Xiaoyin had gleaned some insights about the 4 heavenly clans of the Xuanling royal family. In that case, let's proceed. It's time for you to depart, Fentian urged. Understood. With that, the group moved toward the main hall, eyes fixed on Fentian. This time, in the sect competition, I don't aspire for a great rank. My only wish is for every person who sets out today to return safely. Do you understand? Fentian's voice shifted to a commanding tone. Understood. The disciples in the main hall replied steadily. Beyond the incense pavilion, the world is chaotic, but remember, the ones you can rely on are your fellow brothers and sisters. This time, Yinshi, Zhu Jin, Xiong and Mu Shuzi will lead the way. I hope for a smooth journey. I will await your triumphant return within the pavilion. Fentian's passionate voice resonated. Thank you, Pavilion Master, echoed the thunderous response. Go on, Fentian said, then waved his hand, opening a space portal before the disciples. Pavilion Master, we'll secure a victory this time. Zhu Jin and Yin Qi exchanged glances before stepping into the portal. The remaining 400 disciples followed in an orderly flow. Among them were skilled individuals like the 7 from Heaven Hall, 4 from Earth Hall, and Xiaoyan's group. This time, regardless of success or failure, it is time for a life-or-death confrontation with the Xuanling royal family. Send my order. Full-scale alert, Fentian said to the unselected disciples, and with those words, the incense pavilion became heavily guarded. Xuanling royal family. My lord, the rules of this sect competition seem somewhat. Wenzi expressed his confusion in the palace. It's thanks to the Mystic Alliance. After all, our people are not there for nothing, the Xuanling king chuckled. The 4 heavenly clans. The Xuanling king glanced casually at the 4 terrifyingly powerful men in the palace and spoke slowly. My lord. The 4 men, exuding a formidable aura, respectfully addressed the Xuanling king. In this sect competition, show no mercy to the incense pavilion. Remember, Human Hall's Xiaoyin killed our royal family member Xin Mu, and also Qi Haoran. This time, death or alive, he must be executed. At any cost, the Xuanling king said with intense resentment. Understood. The 4 heavenly clans nodded discreetly. Furthermore, handle the matter of Yin Fudong carefully. The 7 members of the Heaven Hall who survived last time by luck, this time, they'll be killed as well, the Xuanling king chuckled. But my king, won't this anger the incense pavilion? If Yin Shi comes again? Wenzi hesitated. Don't worry, as long as he dares to come, this place will be their grave, replied the Xuanling king with an eerie tone. Everyone fell silent at his words. The 4 heavenly clans, take 500 disciples and set off, commanded the Xuanling king. Immediately, 4 powerful figures stood and headed towards the palace. Outside the palace, in a massive training ground, 500 strong warriors stood solemnly, their expressions brimming with unshakable confidence. This time, led by Tian and Yimo. "I hope you achieve victory," the king's authoritative voice echoed. "Victory! Victory!" The disciples chanted fervently, their voices filled with madness. Yet none noticed the sinister blood threads coursing through their veins, like demons waiting to be unleashed. "Let's go," Tian declared from midair, waving at the empty space before him. Instantly, a massive spatial passage manifested, and the forces marched into it. Unbeknownst to them, Tian and Yimo were also filled with those sinister blood threads, enhancing their strength in a mystifying manner. Tian, previously at the peak Do D, had ascended to the early 1-star Do Xian. Yimo had reached the half-step Do Xian level, an imposing force led by 1-star Do Xian and 1 half-step Do Xian. "Let's proceed." The incense pavilion. "This time you won't escape," one of the 4 heavenly clans muttered, glancing in their direction, a sinister hunger in their smile, as if recalling a delectable meal. Meanwhile, other major sects were also in intense preparation, dispatching their most talented disciples to the competition grounds. "My king, they have departed," Wenzi stated, watching the 4 heavenly clans leave. "Prepare. I've already passed on the information about the sacred flame within the Blood River expanse. With the presence of that thing inside them, the sacred flame will undoubtedly be ours. Now, we must hunt down Queen Medusa. Only her bloodline power can subdue the sacred flame for me to consume. Send the order to secretly attack the Medusa clan again. The aim is to capture Queen Medusa. This time, I'm sending all our forces to ensure she does not escape," the Xuanling king declared, and an ancient ancestral figure of the Xuanling royal family suddenly appeared beside him. "Yes," Wenzi acknowledged, understanding the gravity of the situation, and went to make preparations. "If we succeed, I will drive out all Blood Demon Clan forces. If we fail, it will mean ruin beyond salvation," the Xuanling king concluded, closing his eyes in deep thought. Far away, in the Sinisterine mountain, 2 unexpected guests appeared at Solomon's domain. "There must be secrets within the Xuanling royal family. The clan leader sent me here. Something seems to be unfolding." A voice spoke in a dilapidated temple where 2 silhouettes conversed quietly. "I have a feeling the Xuanling royal family is planning something significant. We should keep a close watch until our soul power is sufficient to return," said a shadowy figure, the current head of the Soul Clan in the mystic 3 heavens. "Both of us are at the early 1-star Do Xian level. Even the Xuanling royal family can't escape our combined efforts if they act," noted the other figure. "Heh, Hunyao, let's not be too hasty. I suspect the Xuanling royal family is different from the Ghost Realm, which is why I asked you to oversee things," replied the Soul Clan head. "Let's return to the main camp," the head concluded, leading Hunyao out of the Yin Mountain. These 2 powerful Do Xian from the Soul Clan might bring unforeseen peril to the mystic 3 heavens. In the heart of the Ghost Realm, between the Blood River continent and the 4 continents of the Do D continent, lies the Blood River expanse. Once the battlefield of a fierce war between the Ghost Realm and the Human Realm, the intense battles left this space brimming with enticing treasures. Every sect competition draws not only super sects from the mystic 3 heavens, but also weaker sects and nameless individuals seeking fortune. A lucky find of a predecessor's relic here could transform one into a dragon, rising to power. Despite the risks, the allure of the Blood River expanse is irresistible, enticing those dreaming of a lucky strike. Not far from the entrance to the Blood River expanse, there's a small town named Blood River Town. The town is a bustling marketplace filled with a wide array of goods, often looted from the expanse but whose effects remain unknown, so they're up for auction. So, this is the threshold of the Blood River expanse, Blood River Town? Heh, there are quite a few treasures in Blood River Town. Once you're settled in, you can go take a look. Maybe you'll get lucky and find some valuable items, Elder Zhu said, standing at the forefront and addressing the group of formidable warriors behind him. Elder Zhu, when does the sect competition begin? Yingying asked with some concern. The sect competition has already begun, but the entrance likely won't fully open until tomorrow. After all, it's sealed with an extremely powerful barrier that a single sect's strength can't break. Once other sect leaders arrive, the entrance will open completely tomorrow. Elder Zhu explained calmly. Let's go, let's enter the town. We have a base inside, he said, leading the group of disciples toward Blood River Town. Though Blood River Town was considered small, it spanned nearly 1,000 miles. Upon landing, Elder Zhu led the disciples straight to their resting place. Before long, Elder Zhu and the large group arrived at a quiet residence. A flash of light led them in. Disciple Xuanling, greetings Elder Zhu. A smart-looking man opened the residence gate and warmly welcomed them as soon as they entered. Impressive, Xiaoyan thought, feeling a chill as he assessed the man with a smiling face, realizing his strength had likely reached perfect 8-star Do-D. Someone quickly arranged for the disciples to rest. This way, Elder Zhu and friends, Xuanling said, guiding Elder Zhu and the 4 elders, including Xiaoyan and the elite disciples. Let's move, Elder Zhu directed as he led the way. Elder Zhu, this sect competition seems tricky this time. Xingying started as soon as they entered the main hall. The room held only Elder Zhu, Yin Qi, Xiong Yuan, Mu Shuzi, 7 from Heaven Hall, Xiao Yin, Mu Feng, Little E, Mu Yingying, Yingxian, and some powerful figures from Earth Hall, undoubtedly representing the core of Incense Pavilion's current strength. Everyone here is an outstanding disciple in this competition. Speak freely. Elder Zhu noticed Xuanyang's hesitation and prompted him. The Blood River expanse has changed over the years. Recently, reports from returnees suggest, Xuanyang stated gravely, that it's now divided into 2 sections. 2 sections? Yin Qi was surprised. Being familiar with the Blood River expanse, he knew it as a battleground between the ghost realm and human realm, rich with treasures and legacies, but thick with ghostly energy. The Blood River expanse being close to Blood River continent might be related to the ghost realm. This sect competition could very well be a plot by the ghost realm's Blood River continent strongmen, Xuanyang explained with a serious demeanor. I suspect the split into 2 layers is linked to the ghostly influence, Elder Zhu agreed, nodding. And the competition rules are peculiar this time. According to the Mystic Alliance, entry to the second layer is strength-based. Only those with the strength of a 7-star Do-D can enter the second layer, leaving those below that level out. And notably, the second layer is where Yin Fudong, our senior brother, fell, Xuanyang disclosed. What? This is definitely a conspiracy. Yin Qi recognized why the Mystic Alliance designed rules allowing previous participants to join again. The Mystic Alliance is largely controlled by the Xuanling royal family now, so this decision is against us, Elder Zhu indicated, unsurprised. In that case, among us here, those with strength above 7-star Do-D are the 7 from Heaven Hall, and Xiao Yin and Mu Yingying from Human Hall, making 9 in total. The Xuanling royal family likely has 10 people over 7-star Do-D and more on the verge of stepping into 8-star Do-D. Elder Zhu remarked thoughtfully. Elder Zhu, rest assured, we will succeed this time. What was lost before, we'll reclaim this time, Heaven Hall's senior brother Mu Tianyuan declared with determination, clearly aware of the impact of the name Yin Fudong on Elder Zhu. Yes, I trust you. Disciples of Incense Pavilion are never cowards. Additionally, in the second layer, there's suppression on those breaking into 8-star Do-D. If you encounter Brother Yin Fudong, even if it's his remains, bring them back to me, understand? Elder Zhu instructed. Yes, the disciples replied solemnly, understanding the significance of Yin Fudong's name. For this competition, the second layer team consists of Heaven Hall 7 and Xiao Yin, Mu Yingying. In the Blood River Expanse's first layer, disciples led by Yingxian, with the Earth Hall disciples assisting, will guide other sect members to the trial, Elder Zhu instructed. We will follow Elder Zhu's orders. The numerous disciples responded slowly. All right, you can go and rest now. Also, be cautious in the marketplace. The Blood River Expanse can be deceiving. If you're going treasure hunting, be on your guard, Elder Zhu advised. then went to rest with Yin Qi. Let's leave too. The sect's competition should fully begin tomorrow, Xiao Weimei suggested. Not going to check out the marketplace? Little Yi asked, seemingly understanding what her brother Xiao Yin was thinking, her voice full of excitement. Can't wait, Xiao Yin replied, heading off with Mu Feng, Little Yi, and Mu Yingying toward the marketplace in Blood River Town. Meanwhile, many disciples from numerous powerful sects were slowly arriving in Blood River Town. Like eagles, they awaited the brewing storm. Though it was nearing nightfall, Little Yi's insistence directed them toward the marketplace. Heading out, Mu Yingying asked as Xiao Yin approached her place, pondering whether to invite her. Her gentle voice arrived just as she spoke. If someone sneaks out at night with bad intentions, they deserve company. Another sweet voice chimed in from the house. Ling Xian stood there, speaking playfully. All right, let's go, Xiao Yin readily agreed, acknowledging Ling Xian's sharp tongue but kind heart, aware this might be the last time to see Mu Yingying. Though Xiao Yin didn't have personal feelings for her, he couldn't help but sympathize, knowing she endured immense suffering to transform from sacred flame to human. Let's go. I've always heard the marketplace in Blood River Town was lively but never got the chance to visit, Ling Xian commented as she pulled Mu Yingying along, while Xiao Yin and Little Yi followed. Big brother, Little Yi said suddenly, her tone turning serious. Xiao Yin turned to ask. I have a feeling the sect competition isn't so simple. And I suspect the Xuanling royal family ignoring your killing of their third prince, Xian Mu, and Qi Haoran might conceal something, Little Yi suggested. I'm aware, Xiao Yin replied. But whatever comes, I'll be ready. And after the competition, I might leave this place, he spoke earnestly. Big brother, you've decided? Little Yi asked, surprised. Yes, I have. Colorful Scales is here, but Sun Air and the others are still missing. So I can't waste more time, Xiao Yin explained. No matter where you go, I'll follow, Little Yi declared. But lately, I feel something within me seems to be guiding me, she added. A side effect of a breakthrough? Xiao Yin speculated. Perhaps, Little Yi agreed, deciding not to worry Xiao Yin further. They arrived at the bustling marketplace. The marketplace, nestled in Blood River Town's heart, was as lively, if not more so, than Xuanling City. First-rank Imperial Class Earth Pill, Wind Speed Pill. It's said this pill greatly increases the user's speed, perfect for robbing and escaping. And over there, that's a second-rank Imperial Class Mysterious Pill, Precious Serpent Pill. This is a nemesis to the Snake Tribe, drastically countering Medusa Clan's venom, allowing one to navigate the Death Desert freely. As they entered the marketplace, Ling Xian promptly identified notable pills, impressing Xiao Yin. These items are valuable but too trivial for us at present. Let's move further. More precious items lie ahead, Xiao Yin urged, leading the others deeper into the market. Familiar figures to Xiao Yin began to emerge ahead in the depths of the market. There, two groups slowly confronted each other, led by two women with distinct yet charming auras. Is this all the Poison Sect sent? Myriad Flowers Pavilion's senior sister Xiao Qi remarked with a slight nod. Your numbers seem even fewer, Poison Sect's leader 5 Poisons retorted unabashedly. We both understand the real motive behind this sect competition, Xiao Qi commented. Look, here's the main act, 5 Poisons pointed, watching 4 figures approach. Until we meet again. I hope to witness your progress until then. Couldn't be better, Wudu replied softly before he left. Who would have thought you've got good relations with both the Myriad Flowers Pavilion and the Poison Sect? Yet neither of these two women will back down, said 2 burly men amidst the crowd. Senior brother, what are they? Du Chun was completely at a loss. Back at the Bright Moon Ruins, the Myriad Flowers Pavilion, the Flame Pavilion, and the Poison Sect were working together. Now, it seems they've gone back to being equals? The rivalry between the first senior sister, Xiao Qi, of the Myriad Flowers Pavilion and Wudu from the Poison Sect is an old story. Even if the two factions are on good terms, it's hard to change their competitive spirit, Feng Hong chuckled. Xiao Yin. As Feng Hong's words just fell, Du Chun noticed with surprise that it was indeed Xiao Yin approaching. He couldn't help but exclaim. In the next moment, he was about to rush over to greet Xiao Yin, but Feng Hong stopped him. "Don't go," Feng Hong said with a serious face, and then fell silent, his eyes sharply fixated on some powerful individuals hidden in the shadows ahead. Among the crowd were 3 figures, all clad in luxurious clothing, exuding an aura that was clearly not ordinary. Xiao Yin and his companions, unaware of these events, wandered into the depths of the bustling marketplace, enjoying a leisurely stroll. Essence of the Earth's core, with mysterious body refining effects, only 1 million coins. "Don't miss it," cried one merchant. 9 mysterious heavenly iron, a top material for forging divine weapons, only 5 million coins, called another, trying to attract passers-by. These merchants were cunning and would do everything to increase the perceived value of their goods as soon as they saw interest. "Xiaoyan, I'm off to explore with Sister Yingying. Let's meet up later." Ling Xian playfully stuck her tongue out at Xiao Yin before dragging Mu Yingying away. When did Ling Xian and Mu Yingying become so close? Xiao Yin asked, surprised. He'd never heard Ling Xian call someone Sister Yingying before. "Big brother, you might not know this, but during your time in seclusion, Mu Yingying often visited Ling Xian. I'm not sure what they were up to, but their relationship has indeed improved," Little Li said, scratching his head. "All right, let's take a look around too. With some luck, we might find something valuable," Xiao Yin said, exchanging a glance with Little Li, and they began to stroll again. In the shadows, a voice slowly emerged. "You follow Xiao Yin. I'll deal with the woman who embodies the sacred flame." With that, the man disappeared, while the 2 remaining figures, of considerable strength and at the mid-7-star Do D and late 7-star Do D levels, replied, "Yes, 4th Heavenly Clan's Lord," and followed closely behind Xiao Yin. "It seems this treasure zone doesn't have much of what we need," Little Li remarked with resignation after a while. "It looks like today isn't our lucky day," Xiao Yin echoed, shaking his head. Without lingering, they moved toward the last corner of the marketplace's center. If there's nothing here, this would be a wasted trip. As they approached, they noticed an old man sitting leisurely with vacant eyes in front of his stall. Xiao Yan's attention was immediately drawn to the items displayed. "Old man, how much for this?" Xiao Yan asked, squatting without touching anything, then shifted his gaze to the items at the stall. "A 2nd-rank Imperial-class mysterious pill is the price," the stall owner muttered drowsily, glancing at Xiao Yan. Before Xiao Yan and Little E, an elderly man with white hair and beard radiated a calm, lazy aura of indifference. Xiao Yan was aware that nobody who set up shop in the chaotic Blood River town's marketplace could be taken lightly. This old man was likely a formidable figure. A 2nd-rank Imperial-class mysterious pill? Isn't that a bit steep? Xiao Yin said with a twinge of pain. As an alchemist, Xiao Yin wasn't really worried about the item's value, but paying the price directly would likely prompt the old man to raise it further, so Xiao Yin played it cool, pretending the item wasn't valuable and that he was buying it just for fun. "Heh, young man, don't think I don't know the worth of this item. Something that caught the ghost immortal of the ghost realm's interest can't be simple. If it wasn't beyond my capacity to decipher, I wouldn't have put it up for sale," the old man teased, noting Xiao Yan's keen interest. "The ghost immortal of the ghost realm is interested in this?" On the old man's stall, there was only a single item, wrapped in a pile of broken metal scraps. It appeared to be a fist-sized mysterious stone. "A 1st-rank Imperial Heavenly Pill," Xiao Yan said calmly. This item seemed ordinary. If Xiao Yan's soul power hadn't sensed some hidden information, he probably wouldn't have wasted his time. "Young man, I couldn't figure out this thing, that's why I'm selling it," the old man said. "If you're interested, you probably know how to unlock its mystery. I guess you understand the stone's value better than me. So my price won't be low," the old man countered. Senior, I just feel a connection with this item, so I'm willing to bid on it," Xiao Yan replied with a neutral expression. "Besides, if I did have a way to uncover its secrets, who can say there's something valuable inside? It could just be a heap of junk metal, which would be a major loss for me." "You sharp-tongued kid," the old man chuckled. "But since you feel a connection with this thing, I'll sell it to you." "Thank you, Senior," Xiao Yan said joyfully. With a flicker of his storage ring, a high-quality Imperial-class pill appeared in his hand. "Take your item and leave quickly, I need to head back, the old man said, just as he was about to take Xiaoyan's pill. Suddenly, a sharp blast of Doqi intercepted him. Who? The old man shouted angrily. He, senior. A voice responded. This is a bustling market, so naturally, the highest bidder wins. I'm also interested in the stone. How about I offer double the price? Two figures emerged, smiling at Xiaoyan with a hint of menace. Oh, even these two have come. Who are they? Someone asked. They look arrogant. Don't they know this guy is Xiaoyan from the Rising Flame Pavilion? You don't get it. These two are subordinates of the Mystic Royal Family's 4th Heavenly Clan and ranked 4th under Celestial Star, the domain of Celestial Reign. Subordinates of a mid and late 7-star Do D? This Celestial Star is truly terrifying. That's nothing. Celestial Star is the weakest of the 4 heavenly clans. The other 3 are much stronger. A murmur ran through the crowd. The Mystic Royal Family's 4 heavenly clans? I hadn't gone looking for you, and here you deliver yourselves, Xiaoyan thought, recognizing their strength without much surprise. Mid and late 7-star Do D were hardly intimidating to him now. I've sold this to the young friend. You can go back where you came from, the white-haired old man said dismissively as he pocketed Xiaoyan's pill. Thank you, senior, Xiaoyan said, putting away the stone and glancing at the two men. Kid, I advise you not to make enemies you can't handle, one of the Mystic Royal Family's men cautioned. His voice laced with contempt mingled with disdain. Within the Mystic Royal Family, Xiaoyan was their top target to eliminate. But upon seeing him at just early 7-star Do D, they underestimated him. Are all the Mystic Royal Family's dogs this arrogant? Xiaoyan mocked. If you dare cause trouble, a lack of response would earn me contempt. Smiling, his expression vanished, and he moved like a phantom. Literally prepared to assist but was stopped by Xiaoyan. Attack! Commanded the Celestial Rain duo, seeing Xiaoyan's motion and deciding to forego words. Their task from Celestial Star was to probe Xiaoyan's true power. Though they'd been told to avoid direct confrontation, their eagerness for merit and seeing Xiaoyan's limited strength led to their overconfidence. Mystic Heaven Hand. Mystic Yellow Palm. The pair unleashed a formidable force from within, launching a terrifying wave at Xiaoyan. Tricks, Xiaoyan sneered, deftly evading their assault with a light step. He swiftly closed in, tightly clenching his fists, and struck their chests powerfully. Bang, bang, bang. With these heavy blows, the Celestial Rain duo staggered back several steps, blood trickling from their mouths. If you want to make a name for yourself, bring your master. Otherwise, you two are no different than seeking death. Xiaoyan repelled the two members of the Xuanling royal family with a single strike, smiling slightly, his voice filled with arrogance. This guy really has some skill, murmured the white-haired old man who had sold something to Xiaoyan, slowly grinning. Damn it. The two from Celestial Reign of the Domain may have underestimated him, but their strength was undoubtedly the mid-7-star Do D and late 7-star Do D. Yet they couldn't last a single round against Xiaoyan, leaving them cursing under their breath. If they knew the level of Xiaoyan's soul power, they might not think it was merely luck. Let's go. The two shot a vicious glance at Xiaoyan, then prepared to leave. Xiaoyan had no choice in the matter. Though this was already Blood River Town, he couldn't harm people indiscriminately. We have to find Yingying in them. It's time to go back, Xiaoyan murmured softly. It seems like the incense pavilion is about to rise. Some of the onlookers couldn't help but say, clearly shocked by Xiaoyan's actions. The white-haired old man who had just sold something to Xiaoyan mumbled to himself. This young lad carries the aura of incense pavilion. No wonder he seemed so familiar. It seems Elder Zhu and others are here too. I should regroup with them, the white-haired elder concluded, secretly getting up to follow Xiaoyan. Xiaoyan. It's bad. Just as Xiaoyan and his companion were about to move, a somewhat disheveled figure rushed towards them, her aura a bit unstable. Longxian? What happened? Xiaoyan asked urgently the moment he saw Longxian, realizing something might be wrong. Sister Yingying, Sister Mu is entangled by the Xuanling royal family, Longxian said haltingly. Take me there. Hearing this, Xiao Yin frowned and promptly responded. But that guy ranks fourth among the fourth heavenly clan of the Xuanling royal family, boasting perfect 7-star Do Emperor strength. No way. Let's hurry and seek Elder Zhu's help, Long Xian suggested, her heart filled with worry. I'm here, let's go. Xiao Yin asserted, determination flashing in his eyes, leaving no room for refusal. All right, let's go. Seeing Xiao Yan's resolute expression, Long Xian led him towards the other side of the bustling market. Hehe, little beauty. Why not come with me quietly and spare yourself the torment? Such smooth skin, I'd hate to ruin it. A smiling man stood before Mu Yingying in a somewhat open area, staring at her intently. Dream on. Mu Yingying retorted with a cold snort. Don't blame me for being ruthless then. Take this, Tianqing said, his figure shaking violently, as a dazzling life force emerged and enveloped his body before he attacked Mu Yingying. Heh, this should be interesting. These two, one is Tianqing from the fourth heavenly clan of the Xuanling royal family, and the other is a standout disciple from Incense Pavilion's Human Hall. Some in the crowd, eager for drama, commented, "Why doesn't Incense Pavilion intervene? Such a beauty is no match for Tianqing." Tianqing was a top contender from the Xuanling royal family in the last Sect contest, now at the perfect 7-star Do Emperor level. This beauty, only at early 7-star Do Xian, is in for a rough time, observed some keen-eyed onlookers. So strong, Mu Yingying remarked as she observed Tianqing, his attack void of any Do skill, purely using life force. Tianqing clearly intended to make an example of Mu Yingying, sending a warning to their incense pavilion. At this moment, visible scars traced Mu Yingying's right arm, the result of helping Long Xian escape Tianqing earlier. Bang! 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 Mu Yingying spread her palms, releasing a brilliant blaze that met Tianqing's assault head-on. Yet, in no time, Tianqing's power surged, shattering Mu Yingying's attack. Sensing this, Mu Yingying's hair and eyes turned a vibrant blue. An indescribable terrifying aura began to surface. Now is the time. Tianqing seemed to anticipate Mu Yingying's transformation and smirked. In his hand, a blood-red sinister hand, filled with foreboding, lunged towards Mu Yingying. According to the Xuanling king, if Mu Yingying's hair and eyes change, she embodies the sacred flame. Killing her would grant him the sacred flame. Above the blood-stained hand hovered an aura of immense terror. It seemed certain that Mu Yingying would be gravely injured if not killed by this attack. Damn, it's too late. Mu Yingying had intended to use her transformation and the power of the sacred flame to repel Celestial Star and make her escape. However, she hadn't realized that Celestial Star's feint was merely to exploit the moment of vulnerability during her transformation. Die! Celestial Star's figure rapidly enlarged in Mu Yingying's beautiful eyes, leaving her helpless. Sacred Flame Palm. Just as Mu Yingying found herself at an impasse, an angry voice rang out. Whoosh! A flame of earthy yellow sacred flame suddenly appeared, violently smashing into Celestial Star's bloody hand imprint. The two forces collided, neutralizing each other. Who dares to meddle in the affairs of the Xuanling royal family? Are you courting death? Celestial Star glared at his thwarted attack and looked displeased as he focused on the man with the heavy ruler on his back. Don't bother searching. I'm the one here for your life. Xiao Yin stated matter-of-factly, without pretense. Sister Yingying, are you all right? Ling Xian asked softly, unable to hide her concern while looking at the shocking fine scars on Mu Yingying's right arm. I'm fine. Seeing Xiao Yin arrive, Mu Yingying felt a warmth in her heart, as though with him there, nothing could frighten her. We weren't causing trouble. We were just wandering around here when this guy attacked us. Sister Yingying got injured on the right arm, while covering my retreat. Xiao Yin, you've got to avenge us. Ling Xian's voice carried a note of grievance as she spoke to Xiao Yin. Your right arm, huh? Xiao Yin asked, turning to Mu Yingying. Mu Yingying nodded, feeling comforted with Xiao Yan's presence, as if not even the sky falling could frighten her. Quite the performance, but for an early 7-star Do D. You're a bit too full of yourself, Celestial Star sneered at Xiao Yin and his group. Then I shall cripple his right arm, Xiao Yin replied with a hearty laugh. and as the laughter faded, a hush blanketed the bustling market.